Okay, next step. What was I doing? Oh yeah, painting the leeches. So I'm gonna take some black. You might have Abaddon black, so you can use that. Look all over and find all the leeches. Right there on the guy's shoulder. Where else? Where else? Here on this guy's arm, on his right arm. Here on his chest. I think this is one here on his head. Gross. Okay, so we're gonna let those dry. And I'm gonna fix Archie's eyeball here. So the last time when we're highlighting Archie, we were using Celestra Gray, right? So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and paint below his center eyeball. And that looks like it's gonna be all for this one. So hope you guys were able to see everything that I was doing. I'll take a look at this video again later and see if there's anything that you really just can't see. But for now, I'm gonna leave it here, and we'll see you in the next video. So thanks for watching. Ooh, it looks like every video is getting more and more awesome looking. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Okay, welcome back. This is part 4 of how to paint a Dr. Festus. And again, like part 3, I've kind of used the left side of this guy's body as a test palette, and then I'm going to use the right side as the to demonstrate what I did. So what you're going to need is a card flesh, and where is that? Cadian flesh tone. So the goal is we're going to make a highlight color now. So we want a little bit of both colors mixed in together. So I want to say like maybe half and half. However much on your wet palette you put the Cadian flesh tone, that's how much you put with the Ricard flesh. What you're going to notice is when you apply it to the model itself, it's going to come on and look really light and contrasting. So you want to avoid getting it in any of the grooves and just really paint the higher areas. I'm going to try as much as possible to be checking in, make sure that this video is not out of focus. The last Dr. Festus video I put up was so out of focus, and it's because I get so caught up looking at the model while I'm painting it. I stop checking in. Oh, sorry if you can't tell, I'm trying to fight a little bit of a throat cold. Oh, this is such a cool model. Sometimes you find yourself painting models that are just like pieces of, you know, little miniature art. This is one of them where I want to do it justice. Another one is like obviously very big, expensive items such as the Angron figure from Forge World, or you know, limited edition items like the Forge World Skin Wolf, or like the Conrad Kurtz Demon Knight model that my friend D from Project One Gaming bought for me that one time. Like models like that are really, you want to take your time and you want to do it good, so I'm trying not to push them too much in these videos, or make too many videos. Can get kind of boring for anybody who sat through my How to Paint White Masterclass videos. Just sitting and watching. Ah, it looks so cool. You kind of want to focus a little bit at the bottom of his little fat warbly chin too, because that's going to show a nice contrast when you put the shades in later. Focusing on the raised areas again. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take Gnome oil, something we should have done a while ago, and wash the silver metallics on his back. Like you've got some knives and cleavers and stuff. So we're going to wash these right now. Like that, really easily, just getting the wash into all the shadowy parts. Okay, now we're waiting for that to dry. We're going to take some Seraphim Sepia and some Athonian Camo Shade, and we're going to paint those onto the area of the skin that we just did. I'm going to use a little bit of a bigger brush. We'll start with Seraphim Sepia. The great thing about Seraphim Sepia is that it is a yellowish color, so it gives a very unhealthy look, and it ties it down so it's not as, so the highlight isn't as creamy looking. I'm reading all of the Blanchitsu John Blanche articles in the White Dwarf, and yeah, most of his models have a very heavy going over of sepia. Very unhealthy. Perfect for us. Okay, and then the next thing is Athonian Camo Shade. And this you want to kind of start with in the shadows more. This is not one that you really want to have too much of a heavy look on the raised areas, but it's kind of more for the shadows. So right under the lip, and the creases, and all the folds, the flabby folds of this guy's body. And right there, with 2 shades, you achieve a very disgusting, sickly look. Which is perfect for us. Right, next what we're going to do is we're going to take Agrax Earthshade and we are going to wash up the entire length of the staff. Also going to be hitting this giant leech of his right there, and the guts and intestines going down the back. Okay, so that's what your guy should look like. Hey, now we're going to highlight up the skin of the dead bodies in the back. So again, you're going to be using Rakarth Flesh and Cadian Flesh Tone. Or if you still have it from the last paint range, Talarn Flesh all by itself. I miss that color so much. So as a highlight, you want to kind of stick to the straight lines, or the lines that are the most prominent. Don't want to get this color into the folds or the creases, if you can. For fine cast, I gotta say again, I think this model is the most ambitious in regards to detail, like with the little demon here on the back, all the blood and guts and gore and stuff. Poor foot. I don't think that foot ever had a Cadian Flesh Tone on it, so I'm gonna change that right now. I've been trying to look for cool, interesting ways to paint rotted, decaying flesh and stuff for you guys, and so I made the mistake of Googling, what was it, like dead bodies or decaying corpses. I think I threw up. It was so gross. When I realized I don't think I could ever work in like law enforcement or in any job where you have to look at dead bodies. It's fun to paint them up, But dang it, it's so gross. Oh, sorry. Yeah, if you can't really see what I'm doing, I apologize. I'm trying to look at what I'm doing while I'm filming it, but it's hard. I'm seeing a lot of leeches on this guy's dead body that I missed, so we'll go back and paint it up like I painted my other leeches. This little guy down here. I think that is that for all the bodies. Oh, let's take some Carberg Crimson and shade up all the blood and guts. So I'm looking at specifically the ones in the back here and the ones leaking out of the body here down. This monk guy here.